Youth is not a time of life. It is a state of mind. It is not a matter of rosy cheeks, red lips, and supple knees. It is a matter of will, quality of the imagination, a vigor of the emotions. It is the freshness of the deep springs of life.
How many among us will ever know what it feels like? In November, he'll celebrate his 100th birthday. Leon Štukelj, the oldest living Olympic gold medalist, is suddenly in demand. People want to hear his simple message that sport enhances life. Leon was only 8 years old when a gymnastics demonstration near his home in Novo Mesto sparked his interest. 16 years later, he would win 2 gold medals, including the all-around title at the 1924 Olympics in Paris.
People were not informed about Olympics as much as they are now. But even then, the stadiums were full. The number of athletes was growing, and the Olympic spirit was spreading. After the success in Paris, I was aware that the competition in the Olympic Games in Amsterdam would be even more challenging. But I was sure I would be able to get good results, so I continued to train very hard.
For Leon, that meant holding 2 jobs. Along with being an Olympian, he had a full-time career practicing law. At the 1928 Games in Amsterdam, he fell short in defense of his all-around title, winning the bronze. But victory on rings brought Leon his 3rd Olympic gold medal. Economic limitations kept Yugoslavia from the 1932 Games in Los Angeles. But Leon eventually competed in his 3rd Olympic Games, Berlin, 1936. At 37 years old, he won a silver medal on rings. Despite the peaceful nature of the Olympic gathering, Leon was wary of Nazi propaganda that intruded on the celebration.
When I arrived in Berlin, I was very disturbed by the huge blood-red flags with swastikas hanging from the buildings down to the ground, and each flag guarded by 2 soldiers. There were a lot of Nazi Party soldiers everywhere. On our way to the Olympic Village, which was about 40 kilometers from Berlin, we saw a lot of military activity. It was very strange.
With the world on the verge of war, the Olympics were a brief moment of hope before the darkness fell. For Leon, it was a chance encounter in the athletes' village that helped him experience the essence of the Olympic ideal.
One day when I was walking in the Olympic Village, I saw Jesse Owens. I was with a friend who had a camera, and he urged me to say hello. I spoke to him more with hands than with words, since I didn't know English.
Berlin marked the end of his competitive career, but not the end of his commitment to sport and the Olympic movement. In 1987, Štukelj was awarded the Olympic Order by IOC President Juan Antonio Samaran, who later invited Leon to participate in the opening ceremony of the 1996 Games in Atlanta. That night, sharing a stage with Nadia Comaneci, Mark Spitz, and other Olympic greats, he charmed the world, a 97-year-old boy still with a spring in his step.
I was very honored to be in such company.
Whether 60 or 16, there is in every human being's heart the lure of wonder, the unfailing childlike appetite of what's next, and the joy of the game of living.